A refrigerator with a built-in lighted workstation. Here's a better look at our 1960s throwback in two-tone brown. It is indeed one piece with a built-in drink mixing station, or a sandwich station, some people call it. These are not USB ports. That is a 120 volt outlet. The biggest misconception I get with these things is people say it only lasted so long without maintenance because it was so expensive. False. 100% false. The cheap refrigerators lasted just as long as the expensive ones. The only reason why you see the expensive ones on my page is because I show you them. I got piles of the cheap ones out back. The quality was there from the base models up to the top. The more money you spent, it didn't give you more longevity. It got you more cool stuff, like a workstation, butter warmers, doors that open both directions. There would be a handle right here if I had put it on there, but this door opens both directions without switching hinges. Got it? I've got piles of base model cheap refrigerators that work just as well as the expensive ones, but the thing is, no one really wants to look at these things. They don't really much to look at, and they're everywhere. Quite often I see ones that work perfectly fine for free that are going to go to the dump anyway simply because the owners don't want them. This particular design alone, I've got no doubt that there's at least 1 million of these things in the US still actively running and being used. These two things are the root cause of 99.9% of all refrigerator malfunctions of the era. Not because they were poorly built, it's because it's the only things that can go wrong with them. They were a 5-minute fix when they were brand new, and they are a 10-minute fix now if it involves a retrofit or rebuild. This has a lot more than just those inside of it, and it's still working. The United States was not plagued with compressor failures then like it is now. A dealer that was dealing with appliances actually had a book with trade-in values. You can trade in your used 5, 7, 8, 10-year-old refrigerator in for a brand new one because they knew they could sell it and it would keep on working. You're not going to see that anymore. Despite popular belief, this is the #1 reason old refrigerators get hauled to the dump. It's because people get impatient when they're de-icing these things and they take something like a screwdriver and they scrape away at the ice in here trying to chip it off, and then they end up poking a hole in it. So typically you're going to find the hole on this side right around here somewhere, or if the door opens up the other way, you'll find it right over here.